Today we're going to a small cemetery. It's called Congress Green Cemetery. We're going to take a look around. It's not very big, pretty small, but we're going to go and check it out. All right, join me as I walk up these stairs and we can see what we can find. Let's go. And we're in North Bend, Ohio, which is right across the Ohio River from Kentucky. And see, I parked over here in this little park area. We got to cross the road. It doesn't look like it's too crowded, so we should be fine. Hit the stairs here, and we'll go see what this little cemetery got to show us, right? There it is. And spider webs. Oh, look at it. There's all these tombstones here. American flag. All right. This is sacred to the memory of, what is that? Lawrence. Try to read. It's like LCRETIA. Luteria K. Oh, wife of J. Scott. Oh, that looks like Scott Harrison. Scott Harrison, okay. Above ground crypt. You know, as small as this one is, this is probably an infant or a child. That's probably an infant too, because you can tell the little one, that's a foot, that's the head. So, I mean, the tombstones are so wore out, but you can see it. It's sacred to the memory of, like, W. Henry. It might mean William Henry Harrison, son of John Scott. It says Betsy Bassett Shore, wife of John Cleves Shore. Memory of, I think it might mean Heather. Bassman Harrison. You can tell it's been repaired, been cracked. They repaired that. It plus it fell over and they went back and put it back up, concrete back up. That's cool. Look how big that tombstone is. Yeah. And you can tell that little one's broke and they put it back up. I guess it's still standing up. Yeah, this probably was neglected at one time, and I guess state took it over and made it into a historical landmark. It says that it's erected in memory of Dr. Benjamin Harrison, son of William Henry Harrison. Okay, it's a son. Stay on. That's William Henry Harrison's son, Dr. Benjamin. Another old tombstone here. In memory of John R. Silver, son of Jameson and Elijah, I guess. That tombstone is broke. I don't know where the other half is. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the head and that's the foot. I have to get this tall. There's a memory of James Silver, who departed his life October 6, 1822, in the 56th year of his age. Well, he was 56 when he passed away. That's a pretty good age for that time. That wall. That wall is new. That's not original. That can't be new. That's gotta be a new wall. I'm guessing when the state took it over, they put that up so it wouldn't erode too much. Walk over this way. Timothy Sims, quartermaster in New Jersey Militia Revolutionary War, April 10th, 1744, passed away February 20th, 1797. Fought in the Revolution. I wonder if it was the Battle of Blue Licks. Might have been. Either that, he was probably back east fighting. Way over here by the tree line. Take my glasses off so I can see better. So William, can't barely read it. Was born, it's like 1892. Or is that 1802? Might be 1802 to 1875. I'm guessing that's William Butterlouse. And this one, Anna M. Wife. That's his wife. She's born in, I guess, 1804, passed away 1872. She passed away before he did. The tombstone here. Yeah, I'm in tall grass. Big time. Well, you can read this one pretty well. This is Jacob Zonler. Is that the date of birth? 1826 or 27. Passed away 1873. This was a pretty good life. See, this one's leading and it's not broken. So the ones out in my last video, they were pushed over. So, and this one's it's like Carl David Clumber. He passed away 1875. Might have been more 1836 or so. Look at this. Oh, small clearing. All right. Can really read that. What does it say? Louisa, wife of Henry Honor Ginther. These tombstones are really old. And look at this one. It says Anna Sim, daughter of J.S. and Elizabeth Harrison. She passed away 1838. And this is John Irwin. It's like 1840 something. Some more here, more Harrison, James Bentley. John Cleves Sims had grand ambitions. He planned to build a large city here, making it the hub of the Northwest Territory. This very spot would be in the middle of the bustling town square. Things worked out differently. The thriving city of Sims never came to be. Instead, there is just a narrow road in the Congress Green Cemetery, the final resting place of John Cleves Sims. Congress Green Cemetery was used until 1884. Settlers and soldiers from both the Revolutionary War and the Civil War are buried here, some in unmarked graves. This is also the resting place of many members of President William Henry Harrison's family. The Harrison Horror. When funeral ceremonies were held for John Scott Harrison at Congress Green in 1878, mourners were dismayed to find that a nearby grave had been dug up, its contents stolen. A hunt for the missing corpse was organized. John Harrison Jr. was in charge. The trail led to the Ohio Medical College in Cincinnati. Searching the place, John Sr. discovered a naked body hidden in a narrow shaft. Thinking he was about to find the missing corpse, John Jr. was horrified to find his own father, John Scott Harrison, who had been buried just 24 hours earlier. During the 1800s, cadavers were used in many schools to train medical students. Though common, the practice was illegal. Fresh corpses were in such high demand that people would rob graves by night, selling their spoils in medical schools. The body of John Scott Harrison was brought back to Congress Green Cemetery and reinterred in the Harrison tomb. Welcome to the Harrison tomb. I'm gonna walk upstairs. We'll head upstairs here. We're gonna visit William Henry Harrison's tomb. My first president. It says here, William Henry Harrison, 9th President of the United States of America. As long as the love of power is a dominant passion of the human bosom, so long will the liberty of the people depend on their own constant attention to its preservation. Inaugural address, March 4th, 1841. William Henry Harrison, 1773 to 1841. That the memory of Ohio's first president and gallant soldier, William Henry Harrison, may be fittingly commemorated in the memorials erected by a grateful state. And it says here, William Henry Harrison, 9th President of the United States, hero of Tippecanoe, Major General of the War of 1812, United States Senator from Ohio, Governor of the Territory of Indiana. Hey, look at this monument. Huge flag. Man. Talk about a view. That is a view. There's the Ohio River. Kentucky just on the other side. And we're gonna go walk in here. No sign. What is it? 6:25. My name. I'm gonna put rest in peace. I didn't put my address. I'll put YouTuber. State. Kentucky. Alright. Somebody comes in here and cleans regularly. This is Betty H. Eaton, 1825 to 1904. An historical sketch of Harrison's tomb. Flowers laid in her. There's Arch Irwin Eaton, 1859 to 1895. George C. Eaton Jr., 1854 to 1889. Mary A.S. wife of Carter B. Harrison, 1814 to 1893. John Scott Harrison, 1804 to 1878. So, oh, he must be right there. Anna Sims Harrison, 1775 to 1864. And this is him. William Henry Harrison, 1773 to 1841. Story about him. On his inauguration day, he did not wear a coat, and it was rainy and cold. And I guess he felt like a man, didn't need it. A month later, he died, and his vice president took over. I think it was John Tyler took over. So he wasn't president very long, probably like a month. I thought the tombs would be deeper, but I guess they probably closed them up. Yeah, they weren't being used anymore. I mean, people were small back then. You see how small it is? I mean, it's maybe 15 inches across. The one mausoleums I've seen were like 30 or 40 or more, depending. Those people, he's buried here, his wife's buried here, his family, in-laws, his daughter-in-law, probably his grandchildren too. I'm guessing those are his grandchildren down there. I mean, it's nice and cool in here. Be a tomb. Yeah, I was going to end my video at Congress Green Cemetery, but then I saw this and I thought, well, this technically is part of it. So I'm gonna come in here and look around. Talk about main presidents I remember is George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and the recent presidents: Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Ronald Reagan. But he was the ninth. So it was still young. We're still a young country, still going through our growing pains. And he was one, but he only lasted a month. So I'm gonna read this little "Death of a President" tab right here, and we'll take a look. William Henry Harrison was first president to die in office. He served only 32 days. The nation had never before mourned a sitting president. Harrison's body was placed in a glass-covered coffin in the east room of the White House. Streets in Washington were covered in black crepe. At the funeral, 14 military companies marched down Pennsylvania Avenue. Harrison's horse was saddled and followed the procession riderless. The long road home. William Henry Harrison first traveled to the Ohio River in 1791. The river led the young Virginian to the Northwest Territory and to North Bend. William Henry Harrison traveled down that familiar river one last time in July 1841. 50 years after arriving in Ohio, following a career as an officer, a governor, and a president, Harrison was laid to rest in his adopted home. Wow. William Henry Harrison, 9th President of the United States. Pretty impressive. Huge monument. This path for, I guess you got back problems or leg problems. You can, it'd be easier to jump this way. Monument here. In honor of our 9th president, William Henry Harrison, 1773-1841, presented by the governor, Orthano Looker Chapter NSDAR. All right. Oh, I guess that's it. Impressive tomb. This looks like what Abraham Lincoln's in, but I'm guessing they built that later on. That's the original tomb right there. Alright. Harrison State Memorial erected by Wabash District Boy Scouts, the Ohio State Agricultural and Historical Society. That's beautiful. Head down here. Alright, thank you for joining me on this latest cemetery tour / memorial tour. And I want to say it's a very impressive to me. If you're around here in North Bend, Ohio, and you're just passing through, stop here. If you're a presidential fan of all presidents, this is a good one. So just stop here and visit the 9th president of the United States, Ohio's native, William Henry Harrison. Okay. With that, I will close out this video. I want to thank you for joining me on this latest cemetery / memorial tour. And yeah, like I say in every other video I do, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I'll see you next time. Bye.